Hi, I'm Sarah with Core Motion Fitness, and today I have a no bar workout for you. So we are going to use dumbbells, anywhere between 3 and 5 pounds, and a mat and just your body weight. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll warm up. We've got about 45 minutes for this workout today. I know you're gonna love it. So starting in a small V position with our feet, we're gonna take a big inhale, reach all the way up, and then clasp our hands behind our back and roll our shoulders back and stretch. And we'll do that one more time. Inhale, big lift, and clasp the hands behind the back and roll your shoulders back and around and release. Good job. Stepping your feet apart, hip distance, toes pointing forward. We're gonna bring our heart rate up. This is a cardio bar class, so you'll find some small incremental cardio blasts in between our strength training. So big knee lifts here, swinging the arms, point your toes as they come off of the ground. Very good. And here's 4, 3, 2, we're gonna keep those knees going. So keep your knees going, just reach your arms overhead and pull down right on either side of those knees. Good, the goal here is to bring our heart rate up, mobilize the body, and get ready for a nice hard cardio bar workout. And you've got 4, 3, 2, knees are going to continue moving in the same direction. Arms are going to come out in front and we'll open out and close. And just take it at your own pace. If you're not feeling coordinated, just hold your arms open and lift your knees. And here's 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Take that leg back behind you, drop your heel to the ground, tuck your knee under your hip, and lunge down and up. Let's keep in mind that our front knee lines up with our front toes and our back heel is off the ground. Good, we're waking up our hip flexors. Go ahead, you've got 3 more and 2. Now hold right here. And we're gonna take some baby pulses. Bring some heat to the muscles. 4, 3, 2, now lift your back knee up and lunge straight back. And lift. Good, and if you don't wanna lunge, a tap back is a great modification here. And if you don't wanna lift your knee, then just tap to the ground. 2 more. And on this next one, hold and crescent knee. So just mobilizing those hips, try to keep your hips pointing forward. And one more time, opposite direction, up and around. Feeling our hips getting nice and mobile. And 2 more. Very good. Last one here, and hold. We'll go to the other side. Tuck the knee in the back. Straight leg to begin with, and then tuck our knee, and we'll lunge straight down and up. Very good. So feeling nice and warm through the body. And you've got 4, 3, and one more time. We're gonna hold down and pulse on this next one. Just baby pulses down and up. Again, keeping your front knee forward. Here's 4, 3, and adding the knee lift right here. So lift up and lunge to the back. And you're gonna see some of this movement later on in one of our cardio blasts. So I'm just waking up the brain, putting it in the back of there for you so you're ready to use it later. 2 more. On this next one, hold it up and get that good crescent knee up and around. Hands can be wherever they're most comfortable. And 2 more. We'll take it up and around in the opposite direction. So great working on that balance first thing. And 2 more. And release. Take your right leg back into a nice calf stretch. And we'll lift our arms up, lengthening. Good. From here, we're gonna rise up onto the ball of our foot and then sink our heel back down. Rise up and sink every time. Trying to go a little deeper in that calf stretch. And one more time. And release. Push your hands back behind, clasp your hands together, and lift those arms up. And switch to the other side. Big calf stretch, again, reaching your arms up, ears by your biceps, or biceps by your ears. And lift up on the ball of your foot, and then set it down. It helps if you're looking forward, not straight ahead, as you can see. Sometimes you lose your balance. And one more time. Drop that heel down, circle your arms back and around, clasp them together, and hold. All right, moving on. We are gonna go into our small V. So our heels are back together, toes are turned out in a comfortable position for your body. We don't have to be in a full ballet first position. And we'll roll our shoulders back and we'll begin with some plies. So plies, your knees bend and you rotate open from your hips. Your heels stay grounded and you're trying to push those knees toward your second toes. Squeeze your inner thighs up through the middle. 3 and 2. And we're just gonna travel. We're gonna go to the right side, back through the center plie, and left. And center plie, and right. Good, so just staying nice and loose here through the hips. Keeping in mind your body is going straight down. We're not leaning. If you needed to, you could push your hips back in more of a squat if that feels better for your body. We're gonna open the arms out and up, and out, and up. Again, arms are always optional. And you've got 4 more, and 3, and 2, and we'll add some pulses here in just a moment. Hold open and pulse. Straight down the middle, push your knees open, roll your shoulders back. 3, 2, and I want you to hold right here. Circle your arms backwards. Go a little deeper in that plie. Here's 3, and come back to the center and hold, pulse. Good job. Tucking that tailbone ever so slightly, hold. Nice work, and open wide, pulse. Good job. And here's 4, 3. Again, we're gonna circle the arms backwards, so hold and rotate back. Really feel your shoulder blades pull together. 4, 3, right back the middle, just 4 pulses. Here's 4, 3, to the side, 4 pulses, 4. We do have that hold, so stay, circle back 4, and right through the center, pulse 4. And to the side, 4, and hold right here, circle back, 4, 3, now sets of 2, ready, set, let's go. Here's 2, and open 2, hold, circle 2. Again, 2, open, hold, circle 2. 1 more sets of 2, good job. And hold and circle, last time through, and right through the center, and big inhale up, and release. Roll your shoulders up, back and around. Take 1 foot up behind, quick quad stretch, lift your arm all the way up, circle it back and around, and release. Switch sides. So bar, we fatigue the muscles, and then we stretch the muscles. So reach your arm out in front, all the way up, and circle back and around, and release. Open up to a second position or a wide V. Toes are turned out to the corners of our mat, heels are rotated slightly in, and we'll start here in a deep plie bend. From here, we are going to move on into a curtsy. So arms out to the side, take your right leg back, curtsy lunge, come back through the center, and switch. So as you curtsy lunge, you want a slight rotation to your front leg, always resetting back into that wide plie, taking it slow to begin with, and then you know we're going to add on. Very good. Keeping our knees bent, feeling the rotation through our torso, and 1 more for each side. Good, and we're gonna hold center right here. We're gonna bring our arms down and up, and down and up as we pulse. 4, and 3, and 2, and curtsy to the right, and pulse. 8, 7. I want you to reach those arms. 4, 3. We are going to hold right here. Hold, stay, go a little lower, and back through the center. And 8, and 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, and to the left side. Curtsy and pulse. Pulse, reach your arms like you're holding onto a big stick. 4, 3, 2, hold. Right back through the center, sets of 4. Pulse 4, 3, 2, and curtsy, hold, 4. Good, pause for a moment, stay, and back through the center, 4, and 3, 2, and curtsy, hold for 4. And hold that curtsy, and now sets of 2. Here's 2, and curtsy, 2, and hold, and center, 2, and curtsy, 2, and hold. 1 more set of 2, and curtsy, 2, and hold. Last time through the middle, and curtsy, 2, and hold, and come right back through the center. Good. Little step touch side to side. Finding some rotation through the trunk. Very good. And we're gonna move right into releves. So bring your heels together, roll your shoulders back and around. We're gonna work on the back of the body, calves. So rising up onto the balls of our feet, slowly lowering back down. Releve and release. So we have to be careful that we're not rocking onto our baby toes. Sometimes we do this. So plant your big toe and squeeze your booty and keep those shoulders rolled back. Good. While we're moving through our releves, we're gonna lift our arms up ever so slowly. And we'll pause at the top, hold. Good, now open those arms out and up. And this is where we test our balance. And 2 more. Good job, holding here and drop the heels. Here's 8, 7, 6, lower the hands, and 4, 3, 2, and now sets of 4. Here we go, 4, 3, 2, and hold at the top, or reach the arms out and in. Good, and lower down, 4, 3, 2, and 1, sets of 2. Let's go up. Hold, open out, and lower. It's down, 2, and up, 2, and out, open, in, and down for 2, and release. Good, dig your heels out in front, flexing your feet as you do so. Very good. And here's 4, and 3, 2. Now it's time to grab our weights. Our bodies are warm. We're ready to move on, incorporating upper body and lower body together. So, like I said, I have 5-pound weights. If you have 3, anywhere between 3 and 5, it's a great option for you. So, feet are about hip distance apart to begin with. Shoulders are rolled back. And we are going to curl with our palms facing our body and then open out into a fly. Knees are soft. We'll rotate back in and release down. So knees soft. Let's begin nice and slow. Up for 2 counts, open for 2 counts, and in and down. Very good. Up. We will begin to take this faster in a few moments. So enjoy this slow pace. And one more time, nice and slow. Bring it up. All right, we're gonna pulse those bicep curls. So we're gonna pulse 3, 2, 1, open out and elbows push back. 3, 2, 1, close it up and pulse 3, 2, 1, and open, and 3, 2, 1, close it up. Again, 3, nice job, and open, 3, and you've got 1 more set in each direction, 3, and open, 3, and close it up. I want you to hold right here in a nice bicep isometric hold. Squeeze your biceps, reach your arms to me, and then we'll open up for an isometric fly. So open out, hold, squeeze your shoulder blades together for 3, 2, 1, and gently release. Everything comes down. Roll your shoulders up, back, and around, and we will move on. We've got another set, and then we're gonna repeat that first one. So hands come down in front of your body, hinging slightly at your hips. You're going to open out into a fly, okay? This time, you're gonna bring your arms in and stack your weights on top of each other, squeezing through your chest and biceps. 3, 2, 1, and open wide, and stack it in. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, open wide, and stack. Good, squeezing your chest, pulling your abdominals in, open wide, up, and squeeze. Good job, we've got 1 more time right here, and open, and stack. Stack, working on coordination as well. Here's 3, 2, 1, and hold. Now we're going to open up and pause and pulse at the top. So soft knees and pulse up. 3, 2, 1, stack the weights. 1, 2, 3, and pulse it up. 3, 2, 1, and stack. 3, 2, 1. Again, pulse, elbows lead the way, and stack. 3, 1 more time, pulse up, and finish it up. 3, 2, 1, release. Roll your shoulders up, back, and around. Let's repeat from the top, starting with the bicep curl and chest fly. So palms are up. This time we're going to add a knee bend. So bicep curl hold, and then open out, and bring it in, and release. Good, bicep curl hold, out, in, and release. And if you do not want to add that knee bend, you keep your legs perfectly straight and you'll be just fine. And one more time up. Getting ready to add those pulses. Right here, pulse it. 3, 2, 1. Rise and open. 3, 2, 1. Close it up. And 3. Good. And rise. 3. Nice work. And last time. 3. And open up. We are going to have that isometric hold. So sink down, hold, hold, hold. Brace your core, tuck your tailbone. And 3, 2, 1. Lift up and hold open. Pull your shoulder blades together and release. Good. Roll your shoulders up, back, and around. And then coming into a slight hinge of the hips here, we're going to open out into that fly. As we do so, we're going to tap one foot back behind. So we'll tap into a fly and then cross. 3, 2, 1. Open out, fly, and 3, 2, 1. And fly. Good. Keeping in mind, you want to squeeze your chest to bring your arms together. And up. 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Up. 3. And last one like this. And now we add our pulses. So as we pulse, you're going to tap the leg back 3 times, just like you're doing with the arms. Looks like this. So you're going to pulse 3, 2, 1, and then 3, 2, 1. Other side. 3, 2, 1, and pulse. 3, 2, 1. One more on each side. And pulse. 3, and last one here. Up, 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 and 3, 2, 1. Release. Good. Set your weights down for just a moment. We're going to take a quick stretch. So take your hands, press them out, and reach behind. Tip forward at your hip, and release. Good. Swinging those arms up, back, and around, and taking a big stretch through the front of the body. We are going to move on into a side lunge with a sword pull. So you need one weight only. And we're gonna be lunging to the right side. So first things first, let's get the legs going. We lunge to the side, holding onto your weight, and then tap the toe right back in. So as you lunge, your knee points forward, and then tap back in. Good. When you're ready, we will add in the arm. So reach across your body. You're gonna lift your arm up, bracing your core, and hold. So slow down and reach up, stabilizing the shoulder. Good job. Little tap of the toe. And being mindful here that when we lunge, we try not to lean forward and fold our body in half, but we keep our chest lifted. And one more time. Good. Now we're going to add some pulses in that leg. So we're going to pulse down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and then hold it up here. Slight pulse to the back. So little tiny squeeze between your shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1. Let's take it down for 3 pulses and lift for 3. Good job. Do it again. Here's 3 and lift up for 3. Last time, pulse it down. And very good job. And release. Good. Bring your arm down. Mobilize that shoulder forward and back. We'll take the weight in both hands. Reach our arms up overhead for a quick set of tricep work. Elbows close to the ears. Keep your chin off of your chest. Good job. Here's 4 and 3. Little baby pulses right down the middle, so stay down and push up, up, up. Every time you're squeezing your triceps as you do this. Good work. And here's 4, 3, and reach it all the way up and down. Starting with that lunge to the left side. Just a moment, please. So starting with a lunge to the left side, we lunge, line up our knee with our toes, and then tap back in. And lunge, and then tap back in. Very good. One more time. And then if you are ready, grab your weight with your opposite hand, reach down, move into that sword pull, and hold. And let's try one more like this. And then we get to add the pulses, starting with 7. We pulse 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reach up, hold, stabilize, pulse, back. You've got 7 baby pulses. Here's 3, and take it down for 3s. And pulse it up for 3, and again. Nice and deep with those legs, and up. Good, last one, 3, and pulse it up for 3, and release. Good, bring that arm down. We're gonna reach back up and tricep overhead extensions. I know this weight is not extremely heavy, that's okay. Squeeze your triceps harder. Here's 4 and 3. One more time, and starting halfway down, pulse up, up. Hug your elbows to your ears. And here's 3, 2, 1, and release. Put your weight down. It is time for our first cardio bar blast. And like I said, you're going to see those lunging and pulsing movements that we did in the warm-up. So here's what it looks like. This time we're gonna add a jump though. So starting with your right leg, you're gonna pulse 3, 2, 1. First option, lift onto your toes. Second option is to add a jump straight up. So whichever one works for you is completely fine with me. We have got 45 seconds on one leg and 45 seconds on the other leg. So the intention is to bring the heart rate up. So here we go. 45 seconds on the clock, and let's begin. Pulsing 3, 2, 1, option 1, lift. 3, 2, 1, option 2, jump. So take it at your own pace. You're welcome to go slower or faster than me. At the end, you're gonna get a little tiny cherry on top to finish off these sets. Good job, you are halfway there right now. So let's keep going. And we're gonna take out the pulse and just go straight into the lunge and lift. Heel to toe, powering off the ground. Come on, you have 8 seconds left. And one more time, and done. Good, 15-second recovery. We're gonna hit the other side next. So kick your heels up for a quick release, and then we move on in 5 seconds. So again, set up the lunge, tuck your knee under your hip, 3 pulses to begin with, and then a lift. Ready, go. Here's 3, 2, 1. First option, just to lift up onto the toes. Otherwise, add the jump. Can you use your arms to fire you up? Nice job, nice job. Can you go deeper in your lunge? Come on, drop it down. Good news, halfway, but we also have to add that intensity. Single lunge, single jump. Come on, bring your heart rate up. And we're almost there. 5 seconds. And one more jump, and done. Good, 15-second recovery. Heels come up behind. And that is all, folks. So if you need a drink of water, this is a great time to get one. Towel off before we move on. Okay, time to work those hips, abductor style. So we'll start in a first position, or a small V. Stepping out into a second position with our right leg. We step down, we lift our right leg up, and then bring it back in. So it's open, lift, control back in. And open, lift, control back in. Open, lift, control. Arms do not have to happen if they mess you up. And open, lift. Now notice, when I'm standing, my knee is soft, okay, not locked out. And lift. 2 more times here. Open out, lift, and one more time, toes are pointed. Now we're gonna hold this leg out and pulse it up, up. Find your balance, rotate open from the hips, knee pointing up to the sky. And here's 4, 3, 2, hold. Lengthen that leg, now lift both arms up. Reach, reach, reach. Challenge if you want it, reach away from that extended leg for 3, 2, 1, and release. Move your hips side to side, give them a small break, and let's move on to the other side. So starting in your small first position, out to the side, we lift our left leg up, Close it back in nice and slow. Out to the side, lift, and when you're ready, add the arms. Open out, lift, close it back in. Open out, and lift. Good, not too fast. Squeezing through our hips and glutes. And you got 2 more. Lift, and 1 more time. All right, we're gonna add this last one in and pulse at the top, pulse, pulse, pulse. Now notice I'm not leaning, shoulders are over hips. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold. Both arms reach up nice and tall. If you would like, keep rotating that knee open. And then if you'd like the challenge, up and over to the side for 3. And we're gonna repeat this 1 more time with sets of 4. So bring your heels back together and open, and open, lift, and down. And again, just 4 times only, lift and down. Open. On this next one, hold it up and pulse 4, 3, 2, hold. Lift both arms and reach, reach, reach. And we've got a visitor. And then take it down. Here we go, open out and lift, hi puppy, and bring it in. And open out, lift, and 2 more. And 1 more time. And hold, pulse 4, 3, and both arms lift, and hinge to the side, and release. Again, move those hips side to side, release the hips, and we're gonna move on to a passe fan. So a little more rotation in the hips. And always have friends around, right? Okay, so starting in your first position, we're gonna have our arms out or hands on the hips, your choice. And we're gonna passe up with our right leg, and then slide that heel back down, same side. So passe up. Now maybe your toe doesn't come to your knee, maybe it just goes right to the calf, and that's okay. What we do not wanna do is be leaning over. So just draw it straight up and straight down. If you need to, you could also have your feet together and do a forward passe. So passe here and down, good. And 1 more time. This time I want you to hold that leg up, hold, and then you're gonna fan in and open. So the goal here is your hips are headlights, and we're keeping them square to where we're looking. Perfect, and you've got 2 more. And slide that leg down, new move coming your way. So pedal your feet for a moment. We're gonna slide our leg up to passe, hold. We're gonna open our arms and our legs away from each other, and then close it all back up. So if you wanna stack your hands on top of each other, I recommend that. And we're gonna open to the side right here. Open, away from each other, and then right back in. You're gonna feel that rotation right through your thoracic spine, which is where we always want it to happen. Good, keeping in mind, we want our elbows, it's hard to balance, I know. Okay, to stay in the same position, and open out. And let's exhale, open, and inhale back in 1 more time, and open, and in, and hold, good. Now take your standing leg, press it back behind you, because standing and balancing on that leg cause all the muscles in your feet to work very hard and stabilize you. Rise up onto the ball of the foot, and then press it down. Just a little movement there before we go to the other side. Good job, and step it in, small V, and let's begin with just the passe on the left side. So passe up, hold, and slide it down. Good, passe up, hold, and down. Perfect, keep it going. Pausing at the top, and you've got 2 more, up, and 1 more time. I want you to hold right here. Fan your knee in, and then open back up, squeezing your glutes as you do so. Keeping in mind our hips are headlights, and we've got 2 more here, and then we are adding on. So take that knee wide, bring your hands on top of each other, rotate away from your knee, and then bring it back to the center. Rotate away, and inhale, center. Good. Trying not to sink into our standing leg. You've got 3 more. Trying to keep our hands right at our sternum. And 1 more time here. Open out. And hold. Good. Release back down. And let's take our standing leg and place it to the ground. Heel behind us. Rock up onto the ball of your foot and set it down. We are ready for our next cardio blast already. Can you believe it? And one more time. Very good, and done. Okay, so this cardio blast is a slow burpee with a releve. So we're gonna take our toes, turn them out. It's kind of bar style burpee, all right? So don't get too scared. It's not fast. All right, we're gonna take both hands down. So we're dropping into a deep plie, your knees are pointing out, and you're going to either walk your feet back or jump them back. Either walk them in or jump them in. Come up into a releve, and then sink back down. Down, and jump, and in, releve. Okay, it's hard to come into that releve. So we've got 45 seconds there, and then our next one will be a traveling skater. So let's go ahead and begin in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So it's down, back, in, releve, down. So just think about moving from a second position with wide V feet, and that'll help you get down and up and really work those hips. Modification, walking back, walking in. You don't have to releve. Good job, up. Almost done, guys. Now, for those of you that want to work a little bit harder, on those 10 seconds, I want you to go faster. Little baby jumps at the top, if you would like. Good, keep going, keep going. 5 seconds, and that's your last one. Right there. Kick your heels up, take a quick breather, whew, and we are going to move on. So first option is just an easy skater, looks like this. Moving the arms side to side, just like this. If you would like a little bit more, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay? 45 seconds on the clock. We'll start with the first version, we'll move into the second version in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So these are low and strong. I want you to feel those arms moving across your midline. So that's your option 1. Option 2, add the 1, 2, 3, and then the skater arms. So bring it all in, and just 1, 2, 3 with the feet. Good job, just like you're dancing. Now maybe go a little bit lower to add the intensity. Perfect. Can you reach down towards your knee and reach up in the middle? Almost there. We've got 5 seconds left, so work hard. And this is it, and done. All right, second cardio blast is done. Get a quick drink of water as we move into a little bit more glute work on the ground and then core to finish it off. So, quick drink of water. All right, on our hands and knees. So you're gonna take your hands underneath your shoulders. Pull your abdominals into your back. To begin with, we're going to tuck our toes underneath our feet. Just rock back, not setting our hips on our heels, but pushing them back, spreading your fingers out, and then push forward into that quadruped position. And again, rock back and come forward. One more time. It's a great stretch after some cardio, and release. Okay, moving on. We're gonna take our right leg, so let your toes release for a moment. Right leg is going to lift up off of the ground ever so slightly, engage through your glutes, stabilize with your core, and then push back with a strong heel kick to the back, and then bring that leg back down and switch to the other side. Lift, push back, engage your glutes, and then bring it back in. This is your level 1. So lift, push, and slow it back in. Lift, push, and one more time for each side. And then adding on. So before we add on, let's rock back, flip our hands, palms up, and give our wrists a quick stretch. All right, here we go. So tuck our toes. We're gonna lift up into that quadruped position. So lifting our knees by engaging our core, pressing and stabilizing our shoulders, hold. So if you wanna be in this position, you're gonna lift your right knee and push back, in and lower. Lift up and side to side, and then lower down in between. Option, you do not have to be off the ground at all. You can also have your knuckles on the ground or put your hands on your weights. I'm gonna straighten my wrist and have my knuckles to the ground. We're gonna do 8 kicks total. So lift up, okay, and lift right leg and kick in and down. Back is flat. Good. And if you don't want to come down the middle, you don't have to, like I am. You can just stay lifted, or you have the option to drop down every time. Up to you. One more on each side. And last one here. And done. Rock back and stretch it out. We have an intermission move, which is a down dog. So we're gonna stretch our hands out nice and long, tuck our toes underneath our feet, rock back into a downward facing dog, and let our chest melt into our thighs. Lifting our right leg off the ground, hold, bring your knee into your body, and then kick it right back up. And we've got 4 on one side and 4 on the other. Again, nice glute work here. And one more time. Hold this leg up, hold, bend the knee, slightly rotating the hips, and squeeze your glutes as you pulse your knee up and back for 3, 2, 1, release. Rock down to your knees, sit back and stretch, and we will move to the other side, okay? So tuck the toes, rock back, lift your leg on the left side, knee comes in, and glute squeezes to press up. Great job, you've got 2 more. And on this next one, hold it all the way up, bend your knee, and pulse that leg up. And here's 4, 3, 2, 1, release, drop your knees, sit back, and stretch it out. Moving back into your quadruped, we've got 4 total. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and we are tucking our toes. If you do not want to try that option, keep your toes flat on the ground. Lift, right leg starts, and we take it up, kick back, in, and tap, or no tap should you choose that. And one more time, going right into the downward facing dog. Tip your hips up, lift your right leg, bring the knee in, and push. And you've got 2 more. Good, one more time, hold the leg up, bend your knee, rotate slightly, pulse, 2, 3, and switch to the other side, no break, just right into it. Knee in, and lift. And one more time, and hold, bend your knee, and pulse, 4, 3, 2, done. And now release. Great work. Time for our core work. So if you need a quick drink, go ahead and grab one. And then we'll finish up with core and stretching, and you will be on your way. All right, rotate your wrists around for me, please. Go in both directions. And we will begin with some side plank work. So we're gonna drop onto our elbow onto one side. Our knees are going to be stacked on top of each other with our heels slightly up. Elbow up, fingers behind the ear, and we're gonna rotate that elbow down and then lift back up. If you need to modify, take one leg out as a kickstand to add a little bit more stability in this position. So here and open. So we're gonna keep our legs off the ground, keep our inner thighs squeezing together as much as possible, pressing off of our shoulder, and let's do 5. Open out. And 4. Good, here's 3. And one more time here. And I want you to hold, hold, hold. Now, keeping the bottom leg grounded, extend your top leg, hold, and reach your arm nice and long. Elbow comes to knee. If you need to come down on your hip, this is your option. Okay, elbow to knee. Here's 3 and 2, one more time, and release. Good, bring your knees together. Take your bottom arm and lift it up and over, giving yourself a nice stretch. And release. Let's flip it over to the other side. Elbow underneath your shoulder, knees stacked on top of each other, and back heels are lifted up off the ground, bracing through the core, finger behind the ear, and let's rotate One side's always harder than the other. So again, if you need that kickstand, you've got it. And here's 3 more. Good job. And 2. And 1 more time. And hold. Okay, top leg extends out and bottom leg rests down, elbow to knee. And here's 4 and 3, 2, 1 more time. And release. Good. Bring your knees in. Take your bottom arm, lift it up and over. And that feels amazing. All right. We're gonna go ahead and take it to a seated position and tuck our tailbone ever so slightly. Belly button is drawn in tight. We're gonna reach our arms out in front. Okay, small scoop. If this hurts your low back, sit up a little bit taller. But right arm is going to open out, reaching to the corner of your mat as your left arm reaches forward. Come up through the middle, big inhale, and then sweep to the other side. Exhale, inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, rotate. And inhale, lift. And really trying to reach that arm further behind you. It opens up the front of the body, opens up the shoulder and the chest. And 1 more time. Now we will add some pulses. So inhale through the center. And as you exhale, pulse 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, 3. And inhale, center. 1 more time on each side. Exhale, 3. And all the way up. And this is your last one, 3. And all the way up. And hold. Taking your hands, circle them back around, place them to the ground. Enjoy a nice stretch for the front of the body. We're gonna slide our legs out, pointing our toes, okay? And taking our hands, fingers are either pointing toward the hips or slightly turned out here. We are gonna rock back. So rock back onto our elbows or as far down as you can go. Okay, your first option is with a right knee bent. So first option is to come up, reverse plank, hold, and then slowly rock back, keeping the right knee bent, and then push up, rolling our shoulders back, squeezing our glutes, and let's do 2 on the left side. So left leg bent, rock up, squeeze your butt, and rock back. Good, let's do 1 more. So if you need to, the option is to stay with bent legs. Otherwise, we're gonna do straight legs if it feels good for your body. So rock back, engage your core, and shoulders rolled back and around. Press up, squeeze your butt, and lower down. Bend your elbows. You're also getting your triceps to work here as you move through this position. We've got 2 more. Rock back, rock up, lift, and 1 more time. Rock back, up, and lift, and release. Good job. Sit up nice and tall, soften your knees, both arms lift, grab a hold of your right elbow, tip up and over to the side, and left elbow, and release those arms. Good, take your right leg, bend your knee, take your left leg, bend it to the back, kind of in a 90-90 position here. Sitting up nice and tall, we're gonna just hinge ever so slightly forward. We're moving into our stretching portion now, so you're done with the hard work. Good job. So right leg's in forward, take your right arm, reach it past your right knee, and then take your left arm over to meet it. And come right through the center. We're gonna lift both arms up. Now option if you want to is to come up onto your knees, press your hips forward. Maybe you need a little support, maybe with your hand back, but lift up, hold, and then release and fold forward. Let's try that again. Lift up, just ever so slightly, lifting the hands up, squeezing your glutes, and bring it on down. Good job. Rock onto your right side, pick up your left leg, spin around here so you can see, and hold. Nice quad stretch. We'll do the exact same thing on the other side. So the leg that you're holding onto now becomes your front leg. So front leg, and take it back behind. And keep in mind, one side is more flexible than the other generally, so don't push it. Just tip forward if it feels good, or just reach forward. So now your left leg is in front. Take your left arm over, right arm comes over to meet it. Go down as low as you can. And come through the center. Good. And we're gonna lift our hips up and bring your arms up overhead. And then gently set your hips back and come up again. And one more time, nice and gentle. Use the ground if you need it. And release, good. We are gonna take our back leg and pick it up into our hand. Push our foot against our hand for a quad stretch. And release, good. Cross those legs or sit however you're most comfortable. Take your hands by your side, drop your ear to one shoulder, and then just slowly rotate your head down and release. And as you come to the top, turn your head one direction and the other. And meet me back in the center for a big inhale up and exhale. And that was your Core Motion Fitness cardio bar class without the bar. I hope you loved it, and I will see you again next time. Have a great day.